what do you look for? Being that we've all had our share of relationships, ups and downs, projects, meltdowns, all of the above, right? Girl. So now Johnny is in this space. Johnny's doing her music. Her music is her man. Her music is her love. Her music is her passion.
The weight loss was the biggest thing first. Yeah. The weight loss was the biggest thing for me. And then after that, that's when I started getting back into just not... Like, I don't want a relationship right now, but I do like someone. I like their company. I like that person's company in their space. But for me, all of my work and my time and everything is strictly into my music. I don't want to be distracted. If it's not gym, if it's not hanging out with my girls for a certain time, because the friends I be around, we don't really, like I said, I'll take a little sip or whatever. But it's like we're so focused on being healthy, because the older you get, you gain more weight. You know what I'm saying? Things shift and you got to keep yourself together. So for me, it's just like going into 2024 is going for everything that I doubted myself for. Usually it's people say, I want to go into 2024 and to get everything that people said I couldn't. No, I'm not worried about other people. For me, it's more of everything that I doubted myself for. And I want to reverse that, like flip that and be like, I could do that. I did that. The national anthem, when I kept begging them people at the NBA, I was like, please, could somebody please let me? And they're like,
amazing performance.
And then they did it, thank you. And then they let beautiful. And I was still going through my weight loss process. So I was still icky about it. So it was more of that. And I was just like, you know what, let me keep on working in it. That's where I'm at. I'm just, all my time, everything is for that. But I do have, a person that, keeps me occupied as far as just having someone. I'm just a love bug. I like to be I'm a relationship person.
Me too.
People can have their concept or assumption, or because they're stereotyped because of my body shape or whatever it is. But overall, for me, I know the person that I am. I know I'm a loving person. I know that I like to be the one person. I was just telling somebody on an interview the other day, I was like, I've never cheated. And they looked at me like this now. They was like, be for real? I'm like, no, I'm dead serious. What's wrong with you? I'm so serious right now. I've never cheated. I've been cheated on, and then I separate and I do what I do. I do me. But I never felt the need to cheat on somebody because it's so hurtful.
Yeah.
It's like I've been cheated on before, and I'm like, that shit stings. It stings really bad. And I'm like, look at me. I could really stand on that and be like, I've never cheated on somebody.
Good for you. Cheers to that.
I ain't never cheated.
Cheers to that.
Because, man, that stings.
Yeah.
I never understood the feeling of mourning. And I've never understood the feeling of a heartbreak.
Woo.
Those two feelings is something that's just like, I know God created our feelings, but it's just like, what made you give? It's Eve's fault.
Yeah. Damn woman. That damn woman.
Because, boy, them two feelings will make you feel like you're dying. Yes. Like, oh, my God.
Trust me.
And it won't go away either. That's the messed up part. The next day you feel like that. Then the next day, it's like it goes on for days.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, my God. So I've just never been... My love and my passion, my pain, my happiness, everything is into music. I'm just enjoying the holidays. It's still working, but for January, it's just like work.
Yeah.
Work.
So talking about heartbreak, meltdowns.
Oof.
I know that this kind of goes together.
Yeah.
I know that you said, I saw when you posted yesterday that you're talking into existence 2024 and so forth. Mm-hmm. You want to work with Cardi B.
Yes.
Cardi B just had a meltdown relationship-wise, right? If you could just pick up the phone and say, hey, girl, this is some advice I would give you. What advice would you give? I wouldn't even
give advice because our advice is from our experience, if that makes sense.
Yes.
We try to give advice from our experience of our pain, but we can never relate to somebody else's pain.
Right.
I would have got on that phone because me and her, she's a sweetheart. Cardi has always been, I don't know what it is about her. We used to dance together in Lust. We never beefed up. We never had no problems. I had went on Love and Hip Hop first, and she went on, and I'll never forget, she asked me, I think it was in Lust. She was like, I done broke the window in the truck. These people, I said, just listen to Stephanie Gale, because that's who was my people, and I didn't listen to, and you'll be fine. anytime she had parties, anytime this girl seen me, never fake, never funny, the same way. I don't have to ask her, oh, take your camera out and film. We don't do none of that. She would just take it out and be like, hey, bitch, you know what it is, hey. And for me, if I was closer to her, I would have just been like, look, you want me to come over? You want me to cook for you? Because you can't really
just comfort,
there.
Just being can't really
be an ear for somebody and be like, I understand you, because you understand the pain of the thought of it.
Yeah.
But you don't, and that's not what that person needs. It's more of, and sometimes we don't need to talk about the situation that hurt us.
Yeah.
When it needs to be more of like, hey, you want to hang out? Or you want to go and
get your mind off things.
Your whips that you got. You want to go paintball gun. You want to go to the gun range. What you want to do? You want to go skate? You want to go, what are we doing? You want me to cook for you? You want to go smoke? You know what I'm saying? Want to go take the kids to the babysitter? We going to chill. That's the type of friend I am. If you do want to talk about it, then that's cool. But I'm not the person to be giving advice for the simple fact my advice might not be suitable for you. And I don't think anybody's advice is suitable for anybody's situation as a friend. For me, if my friends was going, my close friends, I'm not going to sit there and talk about the situation. It's going to make you sad and stuff.
Yeah.
I'd rather, you know what I'm saying, okay, if we're drinking buddies or whatever, let's go have some drinks probably at your house or whatever. Yeah. So when you get messed up, go to bed.
Yeah, good. You're safe.
Let's watch some movies. Let's go and do something that's fun. I'm that friend.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I felt her because you don't never see her like that.
Yeah. It's a vulnerable state.
And she's just always so sweet. And then I always tell people, we don't know what the hell be going on behind closed doors. It's none of our damn business.
Yeah.
And people be feeling like, well, you shouldn't put it on social media. Well, social media is so crazy right now. Everything is out in the open. Yeah. People don't care about your opinion. We can do whatever we want. We can respond. Celebrities. People always say, oh, you're a celeb. You're known. You shouldn't respond to this. I'm human.
Yeah, right. First,
social media is not for you so-called regular people, because we're all regular people. We just have different positions. If, for example, if you're a doctor, brain surgeons and everything, if we really break it down, they famous too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, they famous in their field. So it's just like, what you gonna tell the doctor that they shouldn't post that I'm sad because I just did a heart transfer and it didn't go through right for this child. So you tell them they should just bottle up their feelings, but it's okay for you normal people that got 9 to 5s or just, you're probably not as known, for you to go and rant like this is for y'all, like this is for this social media is just for y'all. No, this is for anybody. And if you don't like what I say or post, then don't follow me.
That's true.
But y'all follow anyway, and then it irritates y'all to go and say something disrespectful. So then when I start talking about your mom and your daddy and your cousins, then you be mad. When I be saying you shaped like the PT Cruiser, or you got a casket back, or you got them.
That's that damn Gemini.
You feel me? You built like a doorknob that everybody turned. Then you built like a ring light. Then you mad. Then you mad at me. So
I agree with you. I think people.
I say with the score for social media, you can't say that, girl.
Right.
If I get your IP, I'm gonna get you deleted and you're playing with me.
I think it should be a safe space for everybody.
Yeah, like. Not even a safe space. Just mind your business.
Yeah, I mean, if people want to vent,
you don't want to rant from people. I've unfollowed so many people because I'm just like, it doesn't fit for me.
Yeah.
And I don't got to see it no more. People just can't get off of just unfollowing somebody. Just unfollow them. Stop. Don't worry about why that person going through their pain or whatever. You not, and you don't care about it. So why are you following the person? Because you want to be in that person's business.
Exactly.
You want to be in their business. You want to be in their business. And that's weird to me.
I mean, not only that, I think even with that situation that you don't know what this woman is going through. Just like any one of us, we're all human first, right? What if social media was her last straw or else?
And then y'all be talking about, oh, she shouldn't have took her, like, oh, God forbid, or she shouldn't have did this. But y'all be pushing people. It's not that, people that you don't know shouldn't affect you. Y'all are bullying people in general.
Yeah.
And it's just weird to me. Y'all can't bully me because I'm going to curse you out.
Mm-hmm. Girl, I went on the...
I'm going to roast you.
Shout out to Robbie and them. And Teddy.
Robbie.
Listen. Robbie and Teddy went on at every Friday show, every day's Friday show, and it was a simple question. We were just talking about stuff, and it was like, he asked, "Do you think marriage is overrated?" And I said, "Yes,
it is."
Girl, the people was going there with the comments. This is my first social media backlash. So I'm just like, "Oh my God, what?" And then my husband is like, who cares? And I'm like, I'm not there yet.
Because it is overrated. Because everybody want to be married, but then they cheat. Then they do crazy stuff. They be acting like they single. Because I've seen a post like this where it was like, people be like, oh, y'all think marriage life is so great. Y'all talking about the single pool. The single pool got married men in there and married women in it. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah.
That's crazy work.
Yeah.
Like, how you married and you in a single pool?
Yeah.
Why are you in this group?
To begin with, yeah.
Like, why do you get married? What's
and that's where my point was.
Somebody to hold on to when everything else fails and something don't go right or this don't go plan. That's evil.
Yeah.
That's super evil.
And that's what was my point. But people didn't give it a chance. They just was like, oh, you probably not even married. She ran the ring. Oh, she probably lonely. She probably miserable. I'm like,
all y'all. Everybody.
I'm sitting there like, first of all, so now I'm like, first of all, I am married. Second of all, I've been married for 10 years.
Like, stop playing with me.
Like, okay, I have a whole family, as you can see.
Stop playing with me.
Okay, so this is my opinion.
And then we all together, like, yeah, I would have went in. See, that's why God being patient with me. He's like, you just need a little bit more work before we put you in marriage, Johnny, and some kids. Because somebody told me this today on the phone. I was talking to this guy, and he was like, when you don't get your way or something, you get so upset. And that could push somebody away. Don't you get tired of pushing people away? And I'm like, yeah, I do. That's why I'm on the phone with you, and I don't want to push you away because I care.
Right.
And it's just like we so focus on other people's business and what we got going on, but instead of what other people got going on, instead of critiquing and bettering ourselves for someone for us, we got so much to say about everybody else's relationship. So much to say, but can't even fix our own. Or let alone even something to stage one. But you got so much, it's all types of Dr. Phil's up under the goddamn comment. But it can't even, but them same people can't even keep a man or a girl or a woman. It's weird. It's social media make people feel like they have these degrees in psychology or something. It's weird. I be telling people, look, I'm going to block you. You come over here thinking you Dr. Phil and stuff like that, I'm going to block you. Because I done seen all your relationships through your stories, and you can't keep none.
You know why I love you.
So you can't talk to me about nothing.
Let me tell you why I love you. I sat here and I'm like, I've seen this woman. This is before we knew each other.
Yeah.
On, Love and Hip Hop. And those are areas of people's life we just pass through because these are stages, right? Mm-hmm. I've seen you in these moments where the media, and the general public will be, oh, Johnny's a hothead, Johnny. But I see you now, and I look back at that person, and the crazy thing is,
the growth is crazy.
The growth
is crazy. I'll be so calm.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Listen, because I too am a hothead.
I know you're Caribbean. I know my brother is Trinidadian and he's black and German. We all have different dads. But Caribbean has always been my stepmother at the time when my dad was dating this lady. She's Jamaican. It's always been around me. The culture, like the Caribbean. So I know.
We crazy.
I wouldn't even say the word crazy. It's just y'all don't play.
We're emotional. We're very emotional. We're hard on our sleeves.
Don't play. Do not play. For example, you know how people say up north, the guys up north are their demeanor is so but down south. I said you gotta actually give them a little bit of an excuse. So hear me out. Up north, you can't be sweet.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it doesn't the economy and the society,
the
lifestyle doesn't give you an opportunity to be all the way sweet like the down south men.
Yeah, survival up there.
It's like a survival of the fittest. Like that's why they say if you can't make it in New York, you can't make it nowhere.
That's true.
So for me, I look at that and it's the same thing for, just, I don't know, every Jamaican, every Caribbean person I know, every Trinity person I know, they just don't play. And I'll be like, bro, why would you make this person mad, bro? Like, why would you do that? You should have known, right? Like, you know what the hell he was doing. So for me, I just got tired of being angry all the time. Girl. I'm like, this shit ain't cool. I'm tired of being angry. And then it's like I was introduced into the soft girl era, and I'm going to tell you how it happened. I would look at Ari. I would look at people that are hotheads, that used to be hotheads like me, and how they shifted and just became softer, not because of a man or anything. Yeah. A man can definitely help.
Yeah.
If that's what's given to you at the time. But really getting yourself together, even buying yourself flowers, how you talk, how when you're upset, how you talk to somebody. Be like, okay, I'm mad at you, but do you love this person enough or love yourself enough to carry yourself a certain way? And that's what I'm learning. And the more softer I got, my therapist was like, I'm going to tell you now, that soft girl area ain't no jokes. I got scared. I'm like, what you mean? She's like, no, hear me out. Becoming from being an angry person and just, cleaning up your trauma and accepting and just forgiving, that's one stage. But that soft girl area is going to make you very as soon as she said emotional, I'm like, I call her back. I'm like, yo, I've been crying about everything. I can't do this shit. I said, what the fuck is this? I said, I got angry, but I didn't want to fight. I cried. What the fuck is this? This girl pissed me off. I didn't get mad. I ain't supposed to cry. I was crying. She said, that's going to be normal because you're not used to it. And I kid you not, I cried a lot this year, but it was the best ever because it's just like I became softer in my tone. My growth, I didn't do it for other people. And my growth was to the point where I'm like, I used to be at the beginning, I'm like, why can't nobody see my growth?
Yeah.
Why can't nobody see that I'm happy? Why can't nobody see that I'm in this better space? And then it started happening when I didn't have to say anything. Where I was just like, I'm doing this growth for myself. I'm doing this happiness for myself. So it's going to show without me even having to say nothing. And then that's when people would comment. And I'm like, it's 300 comments and 150 of them is like, I love your growth. And I'm like, this soft girl air shit is serious. It's a big change for your heart, for everything, just to be a woman. I feel like society has put so much on women to the point we naturally want to be tough, but we don't have to be all the time. And I used to be tough all my life. And when I start just softening up, I'm like, I attract different men. I attract different women for friendships.
Yeah.
I attract people who actually enjoy talking to me and feel safe and be like, and they'll say the same thing. They're like, yo, this is not the same person.
Yeah.
There's no way. And I'm like, I get it now. Now I get it. Like when people talk to me and they're like, yo, you're just so soft spoken. Have you always been like this? I'm like, yeah, I have been always like this. It's just probably I'll just never see it. And it's a good feeling. I don't want to change it. From my health, my dieting, my personal life, my friends and my family, I'm more active with them. Like it's just a good feeling. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want to change it. But man, my therapist was not lying, girl. She said, you gonna cry. As soon as the cry word came out her mouth, I'm like, I'm crying. I'm crying. She's like, yeah, it's the third day. It's normal. Yeah, it's the fifth day. It's the fifth week. It's the second month. Yeah, it's gonna keep happening. Give you about 6 months. 6 months.
This is such a good conversation, man.
Yeah,
because like I'm sitting here and I'm listening to you, and believe it or not, like everything I had bulleted on my phone, you covered it without me even asking, and I'm like, okay, universe, I see you, because therapy. I'm in therapy as well.
Yeah,
I am dealing with my anger issues. So when you're sitting, when I tell you like I see me in you,
girl,
and you know the stages that people see because you have a camera in front of you. I've done a lot of shit that there was no camera there. Nobody captured it. Nobody had. Oh my god, you know the world caught me messed up this to
real. Yeah, like I gave them the real. It was like, this got to be fake. I'm like, no, this is really angry.
You're angry, yeah. Like, and I get that. I get that. And now for you to say, man, I was there and now I'm here, and you are happy here, and you know you have such a further way to go because you're growing and evolving. It's such a good.
Because I was also that 3-year relationship I had. And it's even how I talk about that, because I know that he probably sees these interviews and stuff, and I'm just like, I don't hate him.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't perfect. I was pretty terrible. Really just, both of us, we were terrible to each other. And we both let go. It wasn't, oh, this person is better than this. We just both let go. And it was the scariest thing in my life. It was the saddest moment. I just knew I was going to love this person forever. I was going to marry them. And I was just like, it was meant to be, it'd probably be meant to be. But for right now, we have to let go. And I'm just like, I was so scared. Because I'm like, I got to start over. I got to do this. This person not going to be around no more. I got to downsize on things financially. And it was scary. And then it started picking up. And I'm like, you know what? It's not so bad, Johnny. It's really not so bad. what'll take everything away from you, what'll make things better is just to focus on that music and get yourself in position, and everything else will come. Bringing back up Cardi, for example, I know where she came from either her telling it or experiencing and seeing it.
Yeah.
And you attract, when you're in your lowest, you attract whatever it is at your lowest.
Yeah.
When you start rising, you attract a different type of man. You attract different type of businesses.
Yes.
I witnessed, because I love her. She's fire. And I seen it, and I'm looking at myself, and I'm like, I'm a little bit softer now. I'm making an example. This is not true. So I'm just making an example. I'm more softer, more kinder. I'm not twerking all the time. I'm putting nice pictures, my music. I done attracted a making up something, baseball player.
Right.
I attracted a lawyer that, hey, you're my speed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you're attracting businesses. Hey, I want you to promote my dental because you have pretty teeth.
Right.
But before, you probably couldn't see me because all you seen was twerk videos. Like, you're attracting things the more that you build yourself up.
Yeah.
And it's just like, that's why my anger is like to a minimum, because it's like, if you go and be angry, you're going to be all that shit. Yeah. You mean to tell me I'm not going to get none of this because of the anger issue? Like, so all my personalities is jumping the anger, and they're just like, I'm just sitting here. My anger personality is like, I'm not even doing nothing. Y'all keep jumping me.
Yeah.
You sit your ass down. We're going to lock you up.
They got that anger personality.
We're going to put you to the side. All the other 11, because we all the zodiac signs at once. All the 11 other zodiacs is like, we got this. We got this. Yeah, there's nothing that's going to interfere, and I don't want anything to interfere. That's kind of how I look at things. I look at the people.
Self-aware.
Yeah, I look at the people that's around me, and I'm like, those are the people that's supposed to be around me. Because my life has been smooth with them being around me.
Right.
And someone was telling me yesterday, a friend of mine, he was like, the more I don't share out more, like texting certain people or taking my time out to go and be with this person that really wouldn't give me that time, and I put that time and I spill it into my career, and it becomes, my career becomes more successful. And if the people that are around me that I have, they understand that enough to know that this is what it is. Those people belong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't help other people or do anything unless you get yourself in a position. You know what I'm saying? So, and I explained that to my family and everything, not saying they thought of me as a cash machine or anything, just friends that's no longer my friends no more. Because my family's never done that. If anything, my family's always helped me. My parents just love them to death. But it's more of having those bad friends that when you don't have it, they ain't nowhere to be found.
Ooh.
But when you have it, they want every part of you. And I can't have that. I want a friend that when I'm at my lowest, hey, bitch, I know you only got $20 to your pocket. You want to go and get something to eat? It's on me. Or I'll come to the house. Let's go and chill and talk or whatever. And those are the type of people that you cherish when I'm touring. Because I manifest so much. When I'm touring and I'm doing them stadiums and I look on the side and it's somebody like you or Brittany or Barbie or H-Town Sierra, my friends Matt, my friends on the side, like, I'm like, okay, those people belong backstage. Those people belong there.
Yeah.
Because they understood. They get it. They understand me. I don't want to ever look on the side and be like questioning, like,
why you here?
Even if you just got here. Because there's some people that just got in my life that are so amazing. I just know in my heart they just would never do nothing. They give that energy because they give the energy I'm giving them.
Right.
But I never want to look on the side and be like, this person's not supposed to be here. Like, this is crazy. And you've been here that long. And this is why certain things is, don't need it, don't want it. I'm good. So that's the thing about, like, growing and really getting everything together. That be my main thing, just getting myself together and just being successful and happy. But that soft girl era, this ain't no joke.
I'm so blown away by you. Do you not see me just sitting here like, you need your own podcast.
They said you need to do podcasts. I'm like, why would I do that? It was like, and I think it came from this. So I'll be like, story time on Instagram, and I'll tell this funny story. Like, I went to a male strip club for the first time.
Oh, I've never been to one.
Yeah, it was cool. The people was, the guys are sweetheart, but it was an experience in my life. Man, this man had walked out in a fire hydrant outfit.
Oh, okay.
And he swung something in front of me.
Not the hose.
Man, he swung the hose. That thing with fire alarm, 911, whatever other number that you can get to 911.
Did you have your fire extinguisher?
So I went, and I think this is why people think that I should do a podcast, because I said, story time, I didn't get the motherfucker dick when was swinging all up. And I'm so animated, but I be dead serious.
That's just you.
Shit. So they're like, yo, if you did a podcast, you are so freaking funny, Johnny. Like, and you don't have no filter. But for me, I know that you got to talk about certain stuff, and I just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm in this soft girl era. I don't want to say the wrong thing. And then something goes left. So I'm just like, I just do my story times on social media.
No, I say that because like, the soft girl era is one thing, but I don't think you realize how much you just unpacked.
Yeah.
Like I'm sitting and I'm receiving everything you're saying because I could understand everything you're saying. Like I feel everything you're saying because.
And a lot of people probably do. And I never noticed
people need people with a voice who can help make them feel like, okay, you're not crazy. Like you're not crazy. I was like, okay, I'm not crazy. I'm growing. I'm growing out of my crazy stages. And here's somebody who is a testament of
and I'm still growing.
Growth.
Yeah. I'm keeping it all the way real. I'm at a 75%. But that's much better than that 0 that I was at.
Girl.
I was at a 0, like below 0, like below hell.
No.
Under the cell. Like under, I don't even know what's under hell. Like, it's just like at this point, if you're under us, we don't know what to do with you.
Yeah, no.
Like, you're under us, and we're the worst. Like,
no.
I climbed out of all of that. And
where did you find that strength, though? Because something happened.
That relationship.
Yeah, where do you find that strength
to say? Messing me up.
Yeah, but so many people. Okay, I know a lot of females, and this is a real conversation. Like we get into dark places. I've been in some serious dark places. Sometimes your mind just goes. The thoughts get louder and louder, and before you know it, you're like, "Oh, I can't believe I just thought that." And in that moment, you're not even thinking what you're thinking. It's more about what are you going to do about these thoughts, Tennille?
Bitch, we were damn lucky to get away at all.